What's up everyone, it's your boy NS Racing 42, aka Nathan Staten, and welcome everyone to Homestead-Miami Speedway, race number 12 out of 12, and for the final race of season number 1 of the Napa Indycar Series. Here tonight is 41 laps, and 41 wide laps here in Florida we started the season all the way back in March of 2019. I'm not alone for this one. I'm joined by fellow NIRA member Elijah Linder for this one.
Hi guys, how are you doing?
Well, so Elijah, this is going to be a wild race. IndyCar is going 3 and 4 wide at Homestead-Miami. What do you think we will see with these IndyCars going 210 plus miles per hour?
We're just going to see a lot of crazy action here at Homestead-Miami. It's the last race of the season, and we have 7 championship contenders. 3 of them, I think, have the best shot. 4 of them, I think, are a long shot, and everybody else down from 8th on below, they've got nothing to lose. So they're going to give it their all and going to try to get their best finish of the season here tonight at Homestead-Miami for the last race of the Napa Indycar Series season. But you're also going to see a lot of, in the process, risks. You're going to see drivers making it 3 wide or 4 wide. At these speeds of 230 plus miles an hour, it's extremely dangerous, so you're just going to have to be very careful out there.
Yeah, very, very true. Up to this point, only one driver on the season has more than 1 win, and that is the point stealer Dash Boran in the number 88, with 4 wins, 6 top 5s, and 7 top 10s. He has a 74-point gap over Tyler Bradley in 2nd place. Alex Z is in 3rd with 83 points behind. Those are the 3 that have the best shot, with it being a double points race, but there's also 4 that have a really long shot in this race. Jordan Anderson in the number 27, 92 points back. Justin Eaton is 99 points back. Chandler Claudel is 100 points back. And then Mitchell Collins, a really long shot, basically has to get the pole, which he didn't, lead the most laps, and win the race. So it's gonna be a long shot, but if you're Dash Boran, Tyler Bradley, or Alex, what is your mindset going into this unpredictable race here tonight?
Just got to make sure that all the cards play right into your favor. And you got to make sure that all of your other championship rivals have a very bad day, either that or wreck out. But other than that, just the main focus of this whole event is you got to make sure that you can just make the cards play right into your doorway. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, very true. It's gonna be a really wild race here at Homestead. 210 miles per hour. Maybe even faster than that. 3 and 4 wide, 41 laps. Who will win the last race? Who will win the last race on the season, and who will win the championship? Let's find out right here, right now, in Homestead-Miami, Florida. And all 24 IndyCars will get started for the final time of season number 1 in the Napa IndyCar Series. And it will be the number 10 of Ryan McCason starting on the pole, and our most recent winner, Jay Jefferson, in 2nd. 3rd is Jordan Anderson, and 4th is the number 18 of Patrick Syke. 5th is the point leader and dominant car on the season, Dash Boran. Next to him is Benny Watson. And then Matthew Brown. And the number 14 of Sam Oskin. And rounding out the top, 10 is Johnny Gardner. And the number 28 of Justin Eaton. So, Elijah, after the end of these 41 laps, who do you think will get the win and win the championship?
I'm really thinking that this wheelhouse is going to be in Dash Boran's favor, because he has 358 points in the back. Everybody else is about 70 plus behind him. So I'm thinking if he gets a very good finish, either that or wins the race, he could have a really good shot of getting this title.
Yeah, very true. But it's going to be a very wild race. For the Cuss and the Fitzwater, we just have to wait and see. Someone will become a champion here tonight, and we are going to find that out right now. The Homestead Grand Prix is underway. The season finale for season number 1 of the NAPA Indycar Series is green from Homestead. Boran and McCase in the lead lap number 1, and these guys are already going 200 plus miles per hour.
And you're already seeing that some of them are single file up at the fronts, and we're getting some 3 wide in some parts of this little group over here, but I would expect this 3 wide to kind of grow a little bit as this race goes on.
Yeah, all the way 3 wide throughout this field, but not as crazy as I would think, but here comes the god of R12 and 3, Zachary Fitzwater. He has the worst luck out of anyone I've ever seen in the NIRA, and he's still trying to get that first win on this channel and in this league. Maybe tonight will be the night for him. But right now he's going for the race lead, but never mind. Here comes the number 9 of Monaco to the race lead instead.
Looked like Fitzy had it there, but you saw Monaco. He saw that the door was open and got underneath Fitzwater, and now it's a replay once again. There's the 5 of Carson Bars.
Yeah, he's going
to the inside.
Oh, getting really tight off of going forward between Tyler Bradley and Mitchell Collins, 2 championship contenders battling out. Collins did get a bonus point for leading that lap though. Nice and calm right now. 2 and 3 wide, no 4 wide yet. That's a good thing to see. But these guys are getting really aggressive though already. Oh, there's 4 wide in the back. But they keep it straight, it looks like.
The positive thing about 4 wide back there is that it's in the back of the pack. So if there was a wreck that took place in the back, there would only be about 4 or 5 cars that would have gotten taken out. So that would have been a good thing for everybody else, but it would have been bad news for those 5 cars that would have been, you know, taken out in that wreck.
Oh
in the back of the pack.
man, oh man. 4 wide, 2 or 3 rows deep now here at Homestead on that number 7.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You can't make any moves like those. You can't make any of those rational moves.
Oh, there they go.
Like this. And, yep, there it is. I was gonna say.
Not too many big hits though whatsoever though. A very calm crash. Just mostly spun out. But Dion Moon is destroyed. And
I was gonna say is that you can't make any of those rational moves early in the going because it's gonna cause a wreck as big as that. But it's a good thing, as you said, it was a very calm crash. Just a small number of people got obliterated in that wreck, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to line them all up and turn them loose once again.
Yeah, very true. It looks like only 1 car is going to be out from that, and it is the number 12, Dion Moon. Not the way that he wanted to end his season here tonight at Homestead. Looks like Tanner Anderson and the number 9 of Monaco is also coming down onto pit road to fix some of the damage from that crash. Not really a crash, but more like just a whole pile up of spinners, pretty much. Just everyone spun around. So with that being said, let's see if what happened to bring out the first caution of the night here in the Homestead Grand Prix and for the season finale for the NAPA IndyCar Series. So this is what happened off of turn number 2. Benny Watson got stuck to Jensen Eaton in the number 28 and then put the number 19 of Juan Garcia, and then just all heck broke loose. Caught some Bowers, Mitchell Collins involved, Dion Moon, Jordan Anderson, the number 7 involved. It looks like Tyler Bradley is also involved. Actually, that's Fitzwater that got a little piece of it, but like you said, for most of these guys, not too many big hits besides for Dion Moon and the number 12 into the back end of A.R. Marco and the number 9. So unfortunately, Dion Moon is going to end his day here tonight at Homestead, but for most of these guys, they will be good to go, get fresh tires, and continue on here at Homestead-Miami.
4 wide is never really a good thing, especially here at Homestead. Even though it's wide enough for that, it's never really preferred. That's what happened when Benny Watson got squeezed, and then it caused this huge calamity. But it's a very fortunate thing that there were some minimal hits, with the exception of Dion Moon, unfortunately. And that's going to be the basically the storybook ending. Not really the storybook ending that he was looking for, Dion Moon at least, but everybody else, they're going to be good to go. They're going to need some fresher tires, and if some were trying to avoid the wreck, they might need some new jeans and underwear. Who knows?
Welcome back here at Homestead-Miami Speedway for the season finale for the Napa Indycar Series. The only car that is out is the number 12 of Dion Moon. Monaco and Ericsson are still on the racetrack, but they will restart 22nd and 23rd. Right now, the championship leader would still be Dash Boran in the number 88, as he is in 5th. Still a long way to go, about 30 laps left, and we are back green in the Homestead Grand Prix.
Yeah, with a single file restart, you would hope that they would be a little bit more calm, but you're going to find out in a few more laps that's just not going to be the case.
Yeah, it's not going to be the case whatsoever. These are Indy cars, and they will go really, really fast. Here comes Dash Boran trying to get his 5th win on the season if he can get it done here tonight. And he's going for the race lead right now.
And with this race being the last race of the season, there's a lot of drivers that really don't have anything to lose, and they can just hang it all out on the line and go for it. But for some of these championship contenders, they can't really do that. They got to drive a safe race. They got to drive a very calm race and try to make sure that they play their cards right and stay out of trouble. For some, it's just going to be a very difficult task.
Yeah, very, very true. And for all of these drives, it's the last NIRA race until the M&M's Truck Series coming up in a couple of weeks. So they want to get one more win before they move up to the Truck Series possibly. But right now...
Yeah, that would... Yeah, go ahead.
But right now, we do have some cars losing the draft. Jordan Anderson, Jensen Eaton, Carlton Bowers, Patrick Syke, Benny Watson, Taylor Erickson, Merritt Monaco, Juan Garcia, and Zachary Fitzwater as well. So apparently there was some bigger risks than what we thought in that multi-car spin.
Yeah, with the amount of damage that they could have, it's definitely putting a huge damper into what kind of speeds they're going. But as for everybody else, they're going full song, and you're definitely looking at some of these drivers, and you notice that they're going. Most of them are going double file, and a little bit of them are going 3 wide. So the more of that you're going to see, the lesser of a chance that we might have a big wreck. So we're just going to have to keep our eyes on this.
Yeah, very true. We should be okay if we just go 3 wide, but 4 wide, we've seen it already, it will not work out if that happens again, and that is 4 wide once again.
Oh boy.
I think they're gonna...
Yeah.
and they are good to go. They fan it back down. But oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Oh my. That's 5 wide. That's almost 5 wide.
That's almost 5 wide. Can they keep it straight?
And,
Oh
my goodness,
that's
if they
one.
keep it together.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
oh.
Oh my.
3 crashes at once. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, Carson Bowers. Oh,
Man, you gotta hope that some of these championship contenders weren't involved. At least that's what I'm hoping.
Mitchell Collins was involved. So that's one championship contender. Alexi was involved. I don't know if the 28 was involved. And I don't know if Dash Boran was involved or not, but at least 2 or 3 championship contenders were involved in this multi-crash, multiple crashes in this one caution, in one turn. But not a good night for Team Penske as a whole. The 12 car got knocked out in the first crash, and now the teammate and the car that had a shot at the championship, a slim shot, is now going to be done here at Homestead-Miami. But it was the number 20 of Jay Jepson that won the race back to the line. And with that being said, let's see what happened to cause the second caution of the night here in the Homestead Grand Prix. So this is what happened. They were going 4 wide, being and banging between Boran, Brown, and Legacy. They tried saving it 3 or 4 times, but it eventually did not work out. And into the outside wall went Dash Boran and Legacy. And then up here, Matthew Brown clipped Mitchell Collins, and then Justin Zidell went up into the outside wall, and then contact between Clark McKee and Brian McCason as well, and they also shot up the racetrack. So 3 different incidents during one caution here at Homestead, and at least 3, maybe 4 championship contenders are caught up in this mess.
4 wide once again. Just a very huge, just very, very detrimental and very critical that you don't do stuff like this, especially if it's in a very small pack. Very fortunate for some of these drivers that it wasn't a very small pack. However, though, it still collected a numerous amount of cars in that little tiny lead group, and it's a tough break. But it's still gonna. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But for some of these drivers, it's sort of like a similar scenario from the last accident. Some of them are going to be okay, so all they need is just new tires.
Welcome back here at Homestead-Miami Speedway, and we are past halfway in the Homestead Grand Prix. The 2 cars that are out from that crash are Mitchell Collins and Justin Zidell. And Dash Boran, he's only in 11th, so that didn't affect him too much, but we just have to wait and see on how much that damage will affect them. But it will be the Phoenix winner, Jay Jepson, leading us back to the green.
Yeah, hopefully that damage doesn't affect them too much. From the looks of it, in 11th position, that's not too bad, but still, a little bit of damage might put a damper on the speed of his car, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, we just have to wait and see. And here comes Tyler Bradley to the inside of Jay Jepson, and the field is fairly spread out now. There's a lot of cars that have some damage at this point. So this might end up being a driver's race from here on out. Same with Oscar now going to the race lead in the number 14.
Yeah, and this you see a lot of the cars that have damage are a little bit more spread out, so the chances of a big wreck happening have gone down, it looks like, significantly. And as long as they can keep up a little bit of clean racing and also some very good racing at the same time, we might have ourselves a very clean race to the finish.
Oh, well, maybe not. Almost 4 wide.
I almost spoke too soon.
Oh man, they are getting really close. Oh, there they go! Oh my god!
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Watch out, watch
Napa
out.
know how to ride the wall.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out!
Oh no!
Big hit.
That's huge. Yeah, I definitely spoke too soon there.
Commentator's close. And for the
So yeah, sorry, but my commentary is just so rusty that I can just get everything wrong. So people don't judge me, please.
Well, that's the second time in 2 races that the 98 has flipped wildly. He flipped wildly at Phoenix, and now he flips wildly again here at Homestead. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's 2 wild rides in a row. That's definitely got to shake you up a lot.
Yeah, I would think so, but you know what? That's our third caution the other night, and I wasn't expecting that we were going to get another caution, but this is starting to shape up a lot like Phoenix did last time out. Where we had 3 cautions, and then with 10 laps to go, we stayed green all the way. It might happen again. But let's go ahead and see this wild wide for Chandler Claudel and see what happened to bring out the third caution of the night here at Homestead. And this is what happened to bring out the 4th caution of the night here at Homestead-Miami. They were on the edge of 4 wide, and they looked to be okay going into turn number 1, but Lily Gilbert and Chandler Claudel just got the wheels stuck onto each other and nowhere to go but the outside wall. A huge and violent flip and barrel into the air. The 98 onto the wall. The 21 also got some air time as well. And then he just rolled the wall all the way up to this point. Comes to a stop. Does a barrel roll. And at this point, I thought that was going to be it. But then, watch out for this number 9 right there. Just straight into the back bumper to the 98. And that's going to end both of the days here at Homestead-Miami.
Oh my goodness, as you can see, 4 wide, getting into turn 1, just what it looked like. But then you see the 98 and also the other cars just go into the outside wall. And my gosh, Chandler Caudell. That's still a wild ride, especially right here, where the 9 of Eric Monaco just rammed right into the back of him. I was about to say, Napa know how to ride the wall, but also, just unfortunately, you know, it just... I thought he was going to be fine, but just unfortunately, Eric Monaco ran right into the back of him. And Monaco, not that he did anything wrong, he was trying to do everything he can to get by Chandler, but just didn't have enough time to react.
And welcome back here at Homestead-Miami Speedway for race number 12 on the season for the Napa Indycar Series. Lily Gilbert, Chandler Caudell, and the number 9 of Eric Monaco are all out. And that makes it 2 championship contenders eliminated here at Homestead-Miami. At this point, it's really coming down to Tyler Bradley, Jensen Eaton, Jordan Anderson, and Dash Boran. But there's not that many cars left, so that it might be in Dash Boran's favor. But it will be Johnny Gunn leading us back to the green. 11 laps to go at Homestead.
Now all that Dash has to do is just hold on and try to make sure that everybody else, pretty much, it just all he has to do, I think, at this point is just finish the race and maybe finish ahead of a few other drivers that may have a shot to take the title from him. But other than that, I think he might have this in the bag if he can just accomplish both of those things.
Yeah, very possible for him to possibly just ride around these last 10 laps or so. Actually, now it's 11 laps, it was really 12 laps ago, but just 11 laps to go at Homestead. Tyler Bradley, though, going for the race lead, but here comes Sam Oskin once again. And oh man, I thought Jefferson was going to make it 4 wide there, but he thought better of it.
Yeah, and this pack has gotten significantly smaller, so I would definitely expect a clean race to the finish. Unless if something else happens, then I think, yeah, we're just going to end up with a pretty clean race to the finish.
And that would be a really good way to end the season. And one guy that knows of how to win something here at Homestead, he won the season #1 championship of the M&M's Truck Series, which is going to be the next series on this channel. So, at least on my side, so he would love to get a win in the Napa Indycar Series to carry over some momentum into Season 2 of the M&M's Truck Series. Here comes Johnny Garner looking for the race lead, and Tyler Bradley once again looking for the race lead as well.
Oh man, look at Tyler Bradley just easily get underneath and right on by. That is one strong car, let me tell you.
Yeah, Tyler Bradley, just a really fast coach racing car here tonight. But here comes the two AJ Foyt racing cars up to second and third. But they're not going to help each other after that. Sam Oskin wants that race win.
Got nothing to lose, so you got to go for it.
And let's check on Dash Boran. He is in 10th right now, right behind Jensen Eaton and Jordan Anderson. And then Tyler Bradley's in the lead pack. Oh, that's 4 wide. Jay Jefferson,
yeah.
what have you done?
Oh boy.
They
got out of it.
Oh man.
They got out of it.
Tyler Bradley with a veteran move backed out of it just in time.
That's the benefit of a small pack, is if you go 4 wide, you have a much better chance of getting out of that kind of situation. So great job and great thinking by a lot of these drivers.
Coming to 5 laps to go, this time by in the season finale. That time by Juan Garcia led that lap. But here comes Johnny Garner in the #1 for Team Penske. Can he finally have a good moment this season? He's had a terrible season up to this point.
If you can close out the season with a win or maybe just a very good finish, finishing the season on a high note, then I think this would be a pretty good moment for Johnny. But we're coming up on slower traffic.
The number 77 of Matthew Brown. He's going to possibly affect the who wins this race.
Oh wow!
Oh
my gosh, that was close.
That was really close.
That was impressive. Just of how they were able to keep their cars together and straight. That was awesome.
That was a little bit too close for comfort right there, but they were able to keep it straight and figured it out. 3 laps to go at Homestead, and AJ Foyt Racing teammates are 1-2.
Oh man, it's a battle of AJ Foyt cars, but the question is, who's going to benefit from that?
And there's going to be Sam Oskin. 2 of the strongest cars all race long, Oskin and Bradley. 1-2, and we might not be done with lap traffic as we are catching up to Tanner Erickson.
Oh boy, they're going to go 3 wide though, so now the question is, who's going to get held up by that 7 of Tanner Erickson coming to the white flag?
And Tyler Bradley's going to get screwed over a little bit. Here comes Juan Garcia from help from Chase Jefferson right for that final lap of season #1 of the Napa IndyCar Series.
Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Tyler Bradley might have a shot still. A massive one down the back stretch. But Juan Garcia, can he get the job done?
He's got nobody around him, so I think he's got it.
And he does.
He does.
Season #1 of the M&M's Truck Series champion wins the season finale. And I do believe coming home in 11th, gonna have to look at the points, but I think the season #1 Napa IndyCar Series champion might be Dash Boran.
And even if it is, he's definitely had a pretty dominant season, to say the least. And if things are official, congratulations to Dash Boran on being the champion.
Looking
And I
at,
think we had a crash on the back straightaway, but that really doesn't matter.
yeah, there is some skid modes. We might look at that here in a second. But just a great job for Juan Garcia finally getting that first IndyCar Series win. He had a really good year last year. He won the R12 and 3 Big One main event, and he starts off 2020 winning the finale for the Napa IndyCar Series. With that being said, let's see what happened to bring out the quote-unquote caution at the end of the race here at Homestead-Miami. This is what happened to bring out the caution on the very last lap. Carlson Barrows moved up the racetrack and got into the 20 of Jensen Eaton, but after that he just spun around. So that's what bring out the caution on the last lap, a lot like the Red Bull Cup Series race at Phoenix, but it did not matter because we were able to race back to the line still. Here are the results after the Homestead Grand Prix here at Homestead-Miami. Juan Garcia gets the win in the number 19. Jay Jefferson gets second. Tyler Bradley third. Zachary Fitzwater fourth. Takuma Amabina in fifth. Johnny Gardner in sixth. Sam Oscar in seventh. Jordan Anderson eighth. Patrick Syke in ninth. And Dash Boran in 10th. So he ends up getting yet another top 10. His 8th top 10 in 12 races this season. And that might be good enough for him to win the championship. Clint McKee in 12th, Alex C in 13th, Benny Watson 14th, Brian McCason 15th, Carlson Barrows 16th, Tanner Erickson and Matthew Brown finished 17th and 18th one lap down, and then 19th to 24th all finished in the garage and DNF here at Homestead-Miami. But we are not done yet. Give us like 1 second and we will see who the official champion is for season number 1 of the Napa IndyCar Series. And as you can see, it is official by 44 points. Dash Boran is the season number 1 Napa IndyCar Series champion. Tyler Bradley was 44 points behind him. Juan Garcia actually moved up 5 positions because of that win and moved up to 3rd in points, 53 points back. Jordan Anderson moved up to 4th, made 6 points back. Alex C finished 5th and made 9 points back. So it is official. Dash Boran is the champion for season number 1 of the Napa IndyCar Series. He will get a reserve when season 2 comes around, and he now gets a spot in the Advanced Surplus IWOT coming up in the spring. What's the final thoughts on not only this race but on this championship all season long?
It was a very good championship fight all season long, and I would definitely say as far as this race goes, it was very action-packed. We did see a lot of somewhat violent hits here and there when it came down to some of these big accidents, and especially the final accident, which it only involved about 3 cars. But nevertheless, Dash Boran walked off with the title, and I would say a big congratulations to Dash Boran on becoming the champion for Season 1 of the Napa IndyCar Series.
Yeah, and what a great season it was in the Napa IndyCar Series as it has finally came to a close here from the NIRA. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching the season finale for the Napa IndyCar Series. Thank you so much for joining me up in the booth, Elijah.
Hey, anytime.
And congratulations to Juan Garcia for winning the season finale, and a big congratulations to Dash Boran on winning the championship for season 1 of the Napa IndyCar Series. So until the next time out for the Rebel Cup Series Season 2 finale at Homestead, as I will be joined by Napa fans. That one, that's going to be a good one. 67 laps. Until then, I'm just looking forward to it, aka Nathan Station and Fort Miami. I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Good night, everybody.